Welcome once again to Octane Mobile Gaming with your host Octane. Sorry for the late posting of this video, but I haven't been well. Yesterday I was really ill, so I'm making this video today just to show you a few combinations that I've been trying out and they work rather well. So all the combinations that I've been trying out uses the support card. So the support card is really a good support card. It's versatile and it can be used in many ways in combination with many other cards. So this is the main deck that I've been using. This one is quite powerful. It's not quick because I have to wait on power up to expire. You have to build up your power up 15 stacks and then wait on it to expire. So it's a rather slow deck, but it's quite powerful. The next combination that I have uses three copies of a support card. I would have loved to have 4 copies of a support card. I've got a copy of the ultra rare, which I got on the first tier of the pack, which was quite good. I got the event card, or the main card, from the 5-star collection, which was rather great. And this combination uses 3 out of the 5 cards from the event. This copy uses Keta, and Keta is quite versatile. As the Balance Legend, the Generation 1 Legends have been buffed, they are really versatile, they're more usable. This combination is really good as well. It uses Keta as the lead card because I'm using Tuchina, and Tuchina will generate gems on every turn because we are hit on every turn, and she produces 5 gems when she's hit. So that's really good. And because Keta is the lead card, she's actually buffed, so she actually deals just as much damage as the current support card, and it's a Slayer card. So you can see the effect of using one of your ascended legend as the lead card. It buffs all the card on your deck. So let's take a look at the stats. So this is what happens: 300 damage and HP for all water heroes. So we've got all water heroes. It doesn't matter if they're commander or they're slayer, they're water heroes. They're buffed by Keta's leadership skill, so she deal quite a lot of damage on that particular setup. So on this setup, I'm running Keta's bow, I'm running Dragon Staff, 2 copies of that. I'm running 2 commander relics as well. The Dragon Staff is there primarily to generate power gems, gems and power gem on the first turn, and gems thereafter. The 2 commander relics are to generate gems. One will generate power gem, which is the Force Lance, because I'm actually running giants, which the deck that we have is a giant deck. But the next one, I haven't got any cards on the setup that actually enables it to create any power gems. So it doesn't create any power gems unless it has got, let's see what it requires, demigod. So I haven't got any demigod on the team, so it won't generate any power gems. But it actually buffs all my commander cards, and it buffs Keta as well, so it is quite good. So we're gonna demonstrate the effectiveness of each one of these combos. So let's start with the guild boss. So first up is, I'm going to go to this one, and this one we should call it version 3. So it's version 3. So we're going to use version 3 first, and we're going to see how we get on. So with all the decks, you want to get up to 15 stacks of power up and then allow it to expire, and then you will swap your gems and do all your damage. So as you can see, we got quite a lot of gems and power gems on the first turn. That's because Keta will produce 4 power gem ones, and then you have your relics producing power gems as well. So we'll get our power up going, swap, and just keep it going. So I'm producing 4 stacks of power up with this particular combo. I could have used the ultra rare on it, but not everybody has got a copy of the ultra rare, so that is the reason why I've opted to go with this particular combo. So this combo it's cheap and it's obtainable, so most people will be able to actually put together a deck like this one, because it uses the current event card. If you haven't got the current event card with this particular set, what you could do, if you've got the previous event card for the previous water slave event, you could use that one, or the previous water commander event, you could use that one as well on this particular setup. This particular setup is so versatile that you can use almost any water commander event card on the setup and it will work quite well. It doesn't have to be the current, because I could change this one out and I could use Cupid, or I could use the previous water event card, and it would work just the same. Because with Keta's leadership skill, she will actually buff that card, and that card will generate just as much damage as the current event card. So we're gonna allow our power up to expire, and then we're gonna swap our power gems, and then we'll see how we actually get on. Down to 2. So when you got one turn left, what you want to do is operate your Tachina and allow her to create as much gems as possible. So there you go. So you activate all your battle skill, swap your gems, and if you pay attention to Tachina, she's generating 44 billion damage, and she's on a commander setup. So that one works quite well. So you can see the effectiveness of that particular setup. It's quite good. So try and ascend all your legends. So I've ascended all my legends. I've ascended Keta, I've ascended Ray, I've ascended Dojan, I've ascended Almar, and I've ascended Ellen. So I've got one copy of ascended legend for each affinity, which is quite good. So I mean, encourage in all of you out there to try and ascend at least one copy of each legend, so you can use it, because it's quite versatile. The next setup that I've got is this one. It works pretty much the same as the one before. The only difference with this one is that it's got the Sea Swelling Titan, which is the current ultra rare, and it's a bit more powerful because I've actually got the ultra rare on this particular setup. This one is quite quick. It's very quick because I'm actually using 3 support card plus the ultra rare, so it gets up to 15 stacks quickly. I think it takes about 4 turns to get up to 15 stack. So I'm using 3 copies of the support card, the ultra rare, and the event card. So if you've got 3 copies of the support card, you can use 3 copies of the support card, mix and match the other cards. If you've got cards that generate power gems, you can add them to the deck. If they're commanders, you can add them just like that. If they are slayers and you haven't got an ascended Keta, then just use them to generate power gems. So as you can see, we're up to 10 stacks of power up already, and the next turn we will get up to 15, no problem. So that's 4 turns and we're already up to 15 stacks of power up. So all we're gonna do now, we are gonna allow our power up to expire. One of the things that I've realized as well, if you actually create off color power gems, you will actually convert them when you activate all your battle skills. Your support cards will just convert them to water power gems. So activate all your battle skills, and as you can see, the dark power gem has been converted to water power gem, which is really good. So this one is quite powerful as well, and it's much quicker than the other setups that I've got. So that's version 1. So my main deck is a bit slower, but it's far more powerful. So with this setup, I can actually take down one of the ultimate bosses. I can't take down more than one, which I just take down one, allow the next, hit the next one with one key, allow it to expire, then I summon a next one, kill that one. When the next one spawns, hit it with one key, allow it to expire, and that's how I actually do it, just to get enough trophies so I can finish as high as possible on the solo leaderboard. If I had the full deck, I probably would be able to kill the ultimate bosses up to around about level 10 or 12, but I haven't got it. I refuse to actually use any of my dust to actually craft the master collection card, and I'm just saving all my dust for this next water slay event. So with this combo, I could actually remove Bioloom, and I could stick an X card in there. I could stick Keta in there, which would be quite effective. Would be, I would say, would it be a bit more effective? Not really, because Bioloom creates six power gem. Let's see, I think it's create 6 power gem 4s. Yeah, create 6 power gem 4s when it gets up to 300 intensity, but because I'm only running one support card, it takes quite a while to get up to 300 skill points, so that doesn't work out. She will create run about 4 power gem 4s, which help out quite a lot. So try and get at least 2 copies of a support card if possible. If you can get more than 2, get 3. 4 would be good, and play around with other cards and see the setup that actually works for you, because with I think with about 3 out of 4 of these combination, I can actually do 460 billion damage against one of the Ultra Gale bosses, which is really good. You don't get much decks that doesn't have a ultimate form that can actually generate that amount of overkill. So it's a really good deck. The only thing is I don't want to spend all my dust to get the full deck. I've got the ultra rare on the first spin of the ultra pack, and I'm happy with that, and I'm doing all right. I'm not doing too good because I haven't been playing a lot, because as I said, I've really been out on the weather for the last few days. But I just thought I'd make a video just highlighting some of the combinations that I came up with, and see how you get on. So tell me if that's helpful to you, if the combos have been helpful to you, if it helped you out a bit, especially with Keta and Tachina. And leave a comment below. If it's your first time joining us, please subscribe. Love to have you. And just leave a comment below telling me just about anything. I've got a few comments on my last video, and thanks to all the subscribers that left a comment. Really appreciate your comments. And for the subscriber who asked me about the Instagram, I think it's Instagram or Twitter, I can't remember exactly which one the person asked me. I think it's Twitter. Well, I'm working on getting a Twitter feed, and I'm working on a Facebook feed so that I can communicate a bit more with all you guys out there. As soon as they're up and running, I would let you know, and I'll give you the link to the page. So for me, it's thank you, have a great day, and peace.